Good morning and welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day number 109, a mitzvah that keeps your soul on its way. A new mitzvah, the prohibition to replicate the anointment oil, and once again dedicated to the safety of the Jewish people in Israel and around the world, and the eradication of all evil. And God willing, this Tisha B'Av should no longer be a day of sadness, but will turn into a day of celebration and rejoicing and happiness with the coming of Mashiach and the building of the third temple, B'meira v'yameinu, Amen, speedily in our days, Amen. We are commanded not to make a mixture of the anointment oil other than that which Moses made, as it is stated regarding the anointment oil, and in its measure you shall not make like it. Among the underlying purpose of this mitzvah is that which we wrote above in Mitzvah 108 regarding the prohibition against anointing with the anointment oil that Moses made. The Chinuch in this instance prefaces the actual laws of the mitzvah with a description of its concept. The concept of this mitzvah is that which the sages of blessed memory stated in Menachos, that no anointment oil was ever made for sacred use aside from the mixture that Moses made in the wilderness. And they stated further that a miracle occurred with this oil, such that it was never depleted, and all of it shall remain intact for the future era when the third temple will be built, God willing, soon. And whatever amount was disposed of it for the anointment of the Mishkan, the tabernacle and its vessels, as well as the anointment of Kohanim, Gadolim, and kings throughout the generations, the divine blessing has replenished. Hence, there is no need to ever produce more of this oil. Having explained this concept of the mitzvah, the Chinuch presents its basic law. One is liable to the penalty described below for replicating the anointment oil only if he made it with the exact amount of spices and oil as the one that Moses made. This is indicated by the Torah's usage of the expression b'maskunto in the verse and b'maskunto in its measure. You shall not make another like it, which is synonymous with its total quantity, meaning to say that what is prohibited is to replicate the anointment oil according to the precise quantity of its component spices and oil. These and additional details of the mitzvah are elaborated in the first chapter of Tractate Krisos. This mitzvah, namely the prohibition of producing a replication of the anointment oil, applies in every location and all times for both men and women. Regarding one who transgresses this mitzvah and produces a replication of the anointment oil, if he does so deliberately, he is liable to chorus, excision, as we mentioned, being spiritually cut off. And if he does so inadvertently, unintentionally, he is liable to bring a fixed chatas offering, a fixed sin offering. That was your mitzvah. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah 36, 100 for the gold. See you tomorrow.